Hi, Mac. Hi, sweetie. My dogs look at me. I'm running the water so I can finish filming. Please, Mom. Please. Hi, guys. What's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be the ride or die makeup tag. Jacqueline Hill created this a few days ago, and she pretty much tagged everybody here on YouTube to do it. So that's what I'm doing today. If you want to see my ride or die makeup products, then let's go. All right, so I'm just gonna go in the order she went in. First up is primer. This is the NYX Angel Veil primer. I love this stuff. I first had like the smaller tube. This is the jumbo size tube. You guys, this primer is so good. It's what I'm wearing today. It's not like a pore primer. It doesn't fill in your pores. It just gives you the nicest, the blankest canvas to work on. Like when my pictures look airbrushed, this is the primer I'm 99.999% wearing. I don't know what I would do without this primer. I know it was talked about a lot on YouTube right when I started. Off the grid for a little bit, but seriously, this primer is bomb. It's drugstore. Highly, highly, highly recommend. Foundation. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. This is a MAC pump and mine's destroyed. Doesn't even work anymore. I first bought this foundation when I first started YouTube. Once again, it was all the rage, and it should be. This foundation is so good. Every time I try a new foundation or I like it, I always compare it to the Estee Lauder Double Wear. This is a matte foundation. I remember wearing this in New York last summer, and me going out, and my aunt always asked me what foundation I was wearing, and it's this stuff. It seriously lasts all day, all night. It's the best foundation ever. It's what I'm wearing today. Love this stuff. For concealer, this one just actually recently got into my makeup possession or my makeup collection, but this is the Tarte Tape Shape Concealer. Like I just mentioned, this is new to my collection, and I was gonna mention the Urban Decay Naked Skin because that concealer is so good, but seriously, you guys, I've been using this the past week, and this literally, like, it is the best. It has a tiny bit thicker of consistency than the Urban Decay one, but the way this blends and the way it covers is insane. It is the best concealer I've ever tried. I like it 10 million times more than the Urban Decay. It is so good. It's always sold out. If you can get your hands on this, I totally recommend it. You are going to love this. Got light because they were out of fair, but light actually has more pink undertones, which looking at your girl, you can see that's my jam. But yeah, this is just, it's the best concealer. It's my ride or die. Setting powder. So usually I use the RCMA No Color powder. I love that stuff. Just for a ride or die, it's the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. This stuff is the ish. I think this is my third packet of it, either my third or fourth packet of it. And the first time I bought it was last July, so I mean that just kind of tells you where I stand with this stuff. This one's almost out. It is so good. It's a full coverage translucent powder. It's so good for baking, you guys. It makes your skin look flawless. This translucent powder is the best. I love to bake with it. It just makes my skin look perfect. I don't like to bake with this though if I'm doing my makeup just for Instagram, because I kind of feel like it's a waste since it is a $40 product. That's why I bought the RCMA No Color powder, and the two are quite comparable. This one just beats that one out of the park for me because it covers more and it really chisels out your cheekbone, whereas that one I always feel like there's always some like extra residue that comes down and it's not fully covered. That's why I love this one. Just in case you don't bake your face or you're not into that, I did want to throw in just a regular setting powder that is my ride or die. This is the Benefit Hello Flawless powder. Like, look at that. It's like, this thing's dead, but seriously, this powder is so, oh my god, like words can't even describe this powder. It just gives a really pretty matte airbrushed look. I always wear this on work days because it's so full coverage. It's insane. It's the most full coverage powder I've ever tried. It's so good. It blends super well. I love going over my entire face with a huge powder brush. This stuff is bomb. I highly recommend it. I mean, this is a ride or die tag, so everything I'm talking about I recommend, but it's the best. Oh my god, this one was like difficult because there's this one which is NARS Orgasm. I love MAC Warm Soul. I love NARS Madly. There's so many good blushes available to us, and I had to go with the NARS Orgasm because, I mean, it's perfect. with NARS Orgasm just because it's such an iconic blush. This was actually the first blush in my collection and it's always just stood the test of time. It's so good. It's like a peachy, pinky blush with gold reflex in it. It's just the prettiest blush ever created. It looks so good on every single skin tone, and you can build this up or you can just give like a really pretty nice like flush to the cheeks. And you guys, I swear this blush is so good. If you've never tried it, go to Sephora and swatch it. I swear to you, you're gonna fall in love. It's NARS Orgasm. All right, bronzers. I honestly couldn't pick one for this. I picked two for two different reasons. As an everyday all over bronzer, the Hourglass Luminous Bronze Light is the shit. This stuff is so good. It has like a marbly texture. It has a bronzer and an ambient lighting powder within it. So it just gives the prettiest bronze look on your skin. This bronzer seriously changed my life. I've had it for about a year now, and every time I wear this, I also use this when I go to work, the only bronzer I use. It just looks so gorgeous. Like, I don't even know how to describe it because it gives like a chiseled look to your cheeks, but then again, it makes you look so bronze. It's an amazing bronzer. I know they do holiday palettes where they give you like a little smaller one with a few other powders. So if you don't feel like jumping the gun on this bronzer because it is very expensive, I would highly recommend doing that. Hourglass always stays consistent with their palettes to their compact forms. I know that because I have some of their palettes and I love them just as much as their regular compact. So for another bronzer that's more like a contour powder, this is NARS Laguna. I don't even know how I'm gonna lift this up, you guys. Like, it's shattered and empty, but this is NARS Laguna. It is so perfect. If you want like a chiseled cheekbone look, this is your go-to. It does have a slight shimmer to it, but it's super weird because once you start like carving out your cheekbones and using this, the shimmer kind of goes away. I don't know if that makes sense, but it does. It just goes away. This glides on super well. It's very pigmented. It suits so many different skin tones, but if you're medium skin tone, this is going to be gorgeous on you. Yeah, NARS Laguna bronzer, must have. Mascara, L'Oreal Telescopic by far is my favorite. I've been using this mascara since I was in 7th or 8th grade. It's the first mascara I ever used, and it's still my ride or die. Like, every time I use a different mascara, I'm just like, where's my Telescopic? It's so good, you guys. I don't really need to talk about it because I'm sure all of you have tried it before, but it is just such a bomb mascara. This one was surprisingly easy for me to pick. I'm super duper picky about my highlighter. I love like a light pinky glow, kind of like what I have on today. And Makeup Forever Pro Sculpting Duo in #1 is just my ish. Like, this highlight, like, it's not powdery, it's not streaky, it's like a wet looking highlighter, and it has so much pigment and so much payoff that it literally makes you look like you're glowing from within. It's the best. And if you haven't tried these, I highly recommend them. I know they're expensive, but seriously, they're worth the money. So next is lip products. I don't really have like a favorite lipstick. So I'm gonna do a favorite lip liner, a favorite liquid lipstick, and a favorite gloss. This is actually the combo I'm wearing today. My favorite lip liner is Colourpop's Aquarius. It is so perfect, like perfect. I really don't know how much more to explain it. It's like a really pretty like mauve-y, neutral, pinky, purpley. It's just amazing. I use this every single day. It's so good. I love pairing it with my Ride or Die liquid lipstick, which is Amrezi's Lapland collaboration, and it's Spotlight. This lipstick, you guys, this liquid lipstick is just, it speaks to my soul. It is the perfect pinky, pale nude lipstick, and I've always, it's this one right here, I've always wanted this exact shade. It's so perfect. Like, for my skin tone, like, I can't even describe it. It's like a cool toned pink, but it's literally perfection. This liquid lipstick is just, it's so perfect. Then for my favorite gloss, I'm sure you guys already knew this was coming. This is Buxom's White Rush, and I talk about this quite a bit on my channel. I'll go ahead and do a swatch of this. You guys are probably like, girl, these pink nudes, they all look the same, but That's what White Russian looks like, the glossy one. It's just bomb. I'll go ahead and apply some right now, actually. It gives like a tingling effect, which I enjoy. You might not, but it's really nice. Now all my favorite lip products are on my face. Those are my favorite lip products. Like I said, I don't have a favorite lipstick because I just don't wear them, so I thought I would just throw in the lip liner. Favorite lashes are actually what I'm wearing. Lilly Lashes, Mykonos. Yeah, like, I mean, you guys have seen them throughout this entire video. They are just gorgeous. They are so perfect for dramatic lashes. You could do any dramatic look and these just look like hot fire. I love them so much. They're so full, they're so fluffy, they're so beautiful. They are mink lashes, so they do look natural. They don't look fake or plasticky. They just look so fluffy and pretty, and they're just my favorite lashes ever. So for my favorite eyeshadow palettes, I think this is technically cheating, but this is my Makeup Geek eyeshadow palette. I created this palette. Makeup Geek sent these to me, and I'm so thankful for that. But I actually created all this, or not, I didn't create it, but you know, I picked it. I put all the colors in it. If you guys want like my Makeup Geek eyeshadow palette collection or whole video on these shadows and why I picked them, just let me know down in the comments and I'll film that. But this is my favorite palette. This has every single shade, every single color, every single neutral, every single bright color I could ever want and need in a palette, and that's why I chose this Makeup Geek eyeshadow palette. Like I said, if you guys want a video on this, please let me know down below. I'm not going to list all these shades down below just because that'd take forever, and I'm not going to go over them all, but if you want to see a dedicated video, hit me up. Okay, and so the last thing is setting spray. I'm not doing perfume because I don't wear perfume. So setting spray is this Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. This is my third bottle and I'm already out. This stuff is the bomb. It's so weird. Like at first you would think water. Yes, water. It feels so good before you do your makeup, and even after. It sets your face. It makes you look so perfect. Like it just gives that extra that you were needing. So I definitely recommend this. It is a little pricey, but seriously, it's the best, you guys. The best. So that was actually it for my Ride or Die makeup tag. I tag you to do this video because I love seeing other people's Ride or Die products because I'm just nosy like that. If you did already film this tag, let me know down in the comments so I can go out to yours and leave me products that are your Ride or Die favorites if you don't have a YouTube channel, so I can go out and buy them. But yeah, if you're new, please subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next video. I love you guys.